people, welcome to another edition of that Pink Tapping Frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard Season 5 with me, Big Jim, here at BadLadDad HQ. I've got a confession to make. It's quite a big confession, but I've got a confession to make. What did I say I was not going to do any more of after I'd made the big video at the start of Season 5 when I was buying all these packs and opening all these packs and seeing what could go on? I said I probably wouldn't do that again, didn't I? I was tempted. I've just been paid a big wedge of money that I was owed. I'm not getting any pulls in Gothic tier because it's kaput. I was tempted. I went here. See how it affected me? I can't even get that confession out properly. I went in and I opened a few packs very late last night, if not early hours of this morning. But I did do a screen record because I thought I can't really do this and not tell you good people, because you'll notice if I've got any new cards anyway, wouldn't you? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to roll VT and talk you through what happened. Now the original plan was to open a male card, male neon card, then a female pack, and then another male neon pack, and hopefully get a shattered out of this. Certainly on the male side. Obviously the female side, the best you can do is neon. But let's have a look then. So pack 1, what did I get? Pack 1, hoping for a shattered. Purchase in progress. I don't know, was this wise? Was this wise? Big E. Now actually it's a neon. Disappointing from that front, but then the brain started ticking over, going, Big E, I think I've got Big E. I have got Big E. So that is going to be a Neon Pro. And as you saw there was a Gothic Pete Dunne came through as well. So that's quite nice to get a Neon and a Gothic in the same pack. So that's pretty good going. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I was buoyed by that success. Buoyed by that success. I thought, right, okay, let's move on to the females. Let's see what I can get. Now, again, dearly hoping for a shattered. I've got just the one neon female, which is Becky Lynch, who's obviously the feature star on the pack. And here we go. What did I get? It's exciting reliving what I went through. Yes, we know, charges. Come on. I was actually sitting trying to work out what the cards were down below, whether it was a superstar coming up next or an enhancement. Tide Energer, waste of space. Tamina, I've just met a girl called Tamina. So, Tamina Gothic, it's a single, but you know what I say about the single ladies. It's always good to get, I need to have a beer. I tell you, I need to make these videos when I've had a couple of beers and I can relax. It's always good to have a few single ladies around. And then moving on then, so the final male pack, or so I thought. We'll come on to that. Final male pack, male neon. What am I going to get? 5.5K's worth of credits. About to be burned. Is it going to be worthwhile? It's going to be something I'm going to be happy with. Rusev Day. But looking through there, it's like, oh, what have I got? It's my first shattered card. It's Rusev again. It's a double Rusev. Double Rusev hit. Not my favourite WWE star, I'll openly admit. I'm not a great admirer of Rusev's style and persona and personality. Not quite my cup of tea. But when it comes to WWE SuperCard, it's a shattered card. And it's worth having. And it makes you say, I'm going to go again. I'm going round again. I'm going to do this again. Which is what I did. So what I'm going to do now is quickly pause. So we go through this bit and then come back and show you what I did. So a quick recap. We've had shattered Rusev. There's a Gothic Pete Dunne with a Gothic Tamina. And there's a neon Big E. But back onto the female front. Buoyed by the success with the females. Got to get a few more females in. Any chance of a pro with something. Any chance of another neon. Mark Henry. I'd sing the Mark Henry song, but I haven't got time for it right now. I'll sing it some other day. We're working our way down to Gothic, and it is Sarah Logan, and it is a pro. It's a Gothic pro. So I was very happy with that, and kind of felt justified that I was spending all my hard-earned cash, my coin, on some of these cards, just to give myself a boost that wasn't getting through the game itself. And then on to one more male pack. Another shattered, perhaps. Is there going to be a chance of it? Let's have a look, see what's inside. Waiting for Big Jim. Eventually. I'm just dragging out the agony here. Male solo. No, we weren't interested in Goliath females. not a bad card, but Apollo Crews, the Neon Apollo Crews coming through. I was just saying there, the deck card there, the Miss Elizabeth card, that's actually very good, because that's 2 stats to go with the Goliath deck card that I've got, so that makes a nice match. And Neon, okay, I don't have Apollo Crews, but it's another Neon, it's added to the collection. It's all good stuff, it's all good stuff. So let's take a look now and see how that's affected on my deck. Now here we are, back live with the deck. Now I haven't mentioned at the start of the vid, which I perhaps should have mentioned, I've got Ronda Rousey Pro, so she's my first Gothic Pro female, and is now, she's rocking as the best card I've got on my deck at the moment. Rusev is charged up, but I've got to play his matches, obviously. Big E, I'm working on, so there's those 2 to get done, and then of course on the Gothic front, let's just actually kick a filter in. On the Gothic front, and for the females, I've got my 2 Sarahs. I've got 2 different images on. I always do this when I'm pairing up 2 cards together, so you can see the difference between them. And as you can see, working on them both through the Women's Royal Rumble, which has kicked off, to some differing degrees of success. And I've had a little King of the Ring going as well, and I've chucked them in King of the Ring to see how they can fare. So, all in all, that's how I'm looking with my top 8 cards. A bit of a mishmash there. It's Gothic Plus. Definitely going to get a boost when the Sarah Logan's are pro. That's going to be my second best female there. Then Big E's going to come in as a Neon Pro, but I don't think that's going to be enough to kick me out of Gothic and into Neon itself. I think I'm probably going to need at least another Neon Pro on top of having 2 Gothic Pro females and that Shattered Rusev. So we'll have to wait to see on that, see what King of the Ring throws out coming this week. Of course, the Daniel Bryan, special Daniel Bryan card for King of the Ring. Also, let's have a look at Road to Glory, Road to Glory. Again, only in Gothic Plus and only just nudged into Gothic Plus. So it's going to be a tough one, that. It's going to be worth, I would have thought, going for the Daniel Bryan individual card. If it was Ring Dom, I wouldn't be anywhere near Shattered Tier, so I wouldn't be able to go for it. As it's the Road to Glory first, I think it's Road to Glory first, isn't it? It's Road to Glory first. It's worth going for the single card, I think, and there's no heroic mode as well. Hallelujah, no heroic mode. I think it's worth going for the single card because you can see if that Rusev is my top card as a solo, it stands to reason that an event Daniel Bryan, even as a single, will be my best card. So of course I'm talking about male cards here, that naturally the pro females will be stronger, but they're not going to be competing with each other. But you knew I meant that, didn't you? You wouldn't correct me on anything like that at all in the comments down below, would you? Of course you wouldn't. No, you'd let me get on with it. Yeah, so Daniel Bryan would be my best male card, and then just see what happens in the interim period. You don't know. You don't know how things evolve. You don't know how quickly you can suddenly pull a few cards. There could be something in King of the Ring that could help. The Neon there might provide me with the pro. You just don't know. So it's worth going for this time round, I think, and then just see where I stand when it comes to Ring Dom next week. And then where we're going from events from there, because of course there was promise of a new game in December coming up. So is that something we'll get before Christmas, do you think? And the other thing, there's Gobbledygooker. Now, I have to say thank you to Jonathan Bush, who left a comment on the last video, on the Gravy Packs video, where I was talking about Gobbledygooker, and I said you've got, there's just under 8 days to go, and it takes 4 days to get the card evolved. What am I doing with this? Come out of that. Where are you going, Jim? Come on, sort yourself out. Fusions, here we go. Big thumbs, I'm sorry. Sorry, all fingers and thumbs here. Right, try again. And he made the point, of course, that you could start doing your fusion. So like it's got 6 days, 17 hours to go. You could wait until there's like an hour to go and you've maybe only got one Gobbledygooker card and then you've got all the ingredients for the others. You could start your fusion then, and even though they'll shut down the fusion chamber for new fusions, it will keep your existing fusions going. So you've got right up until the last minute, basically, to try and get the second card. But good luck with that, because to do that, you're going to need all the ingredients. And I've not seen one yet. I think out of Team BadLadDad, one person's seen one ingredient so far. So don't think there's going to be too many gobbledygook Gothic pros knocking around. Unless, of course, they bring out a pack with all the ingredients, in which case people can go spend crazy. Spend, 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 spend. Now, I would never do that. Would I? Okay, there we go, people. That's it for another video. Thanks ever so much for watching as usual. Thank you for all you new subs who've jumped on board since Season 5 began. I have been doing this since... I have been tripping over my words since Season 1. So, welcome aboard. And to all you oldies, thank you for keeping watching and keeping an eye on Big Jim and picking me up now and again when I make the odd mistake or I'm not a bit confused about something, and you come on to the comments and you say, "Oh, Big Jim, this is how it works." And I go, cheers. So if you like what you've seen, you know what to do. Bung a few likes down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Why haven't you subscribed? Come on, subscribe down below. There's all the social media. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter. Till I see you next time, you stay cool.